Hello, my name is Matt Eppers and welcome to this Coachmen Catalina product spotlight. Today we're going to dive into the brand new and RV Pro Best of Show award-winning Expedition by Coachmen Catalina. The Expedition is one of the most advanced trailers on the market that is catered towards the outdoors enthusiast who is truly looking to get off the grid. Featuring industry-leading standards in solar and electrical, water retention, and propane storage, as well as coming equipped standard with rugged tires and upgraded axle and suspension, and a reinforced metal exterior, the Expedition is ready for any adventure that you can throw its way. With 3 different floor plans to choose from, campers have an option in selecting the trailer that works best for them. Today, we're going to take a look at the Coachmen Catalina 192 FQS Expedition and really dive into what makes the Expedition a product that separates itself from the competition. To start, let's take a look at the upgraded smooth metal siding that encases the Expedition and protects it from the elements. Now, each Expedition comes equipped with a .040 metal that is a little more than 60% stronger than the average traditional built travel trailer on the road today. This smooth metal siding is a first for the single axle trailer segment and provides one of the most durable and strong exterior bodies on the market. This allows you the opportunity to take the Expedition off-road with increased protection from the elements such as low-hanging tree branches or shrubbery that you may go over going off-road. Besides the increased durability, the smooth metal siding provides a sleek and aggressive look when coupled with our graphics package is sure to turn heads anywhere that you camp. Whether you're in the sticks or pulling through downtown, the Expedition provides a tough and rugged exterior that looks lights out. Now, on top of the upgraded metal siding, the Expedition also comes standard with a multitude of other exterior features that allow for off-road travel. A lifted suspension allows for increased ground clearance, while an upgraded 4,500 pound rated Dexter Torflex torsion axle allows for safer and more stable off-road capability. Lastly, standard off-road rugged tires and lightweight aluminum rims allow for easy towing in a number of difficult and extreme terrains. In addition to your standard highway and city towing, this guy will also travel a little bit easier and a little bit lighter. Now, in addition to the off-road capabilities of this unit, there are also a number of standard exterior storage devices that allow for easy and safe storage of your toys and tools that accompany an outdoor enthusiast lifestyle. Let's take a look at those. Now that we're here at the front, you'll notice in front of the Expedition, you will have a standard jacket bike rack that can easily and efficiently store and carry 2 bikes. Now, in addition to your standard jacket up front, at the rear of the trailer now, you also have a standard 200 pound weight rated flip down utility rack that includes storage for your standard spare tire. Now, this rack is fantastic for cooler, grill, and even generator storage, and even put the Expedition power connection at the rear of the trailer for you in case you do end up using the generator. Now back to the front. For covered exterior storage, each Expedition will have at least 2 baggage entry doors at the front of the trailer that are perfect for protecting and keeping dry your smaller camping items such as tools or tackle boxes. Now, this 192 FQS even has full pass-through storage all the way through each side. Okay. Lastly, one of the 2 options on this trailer is a Pro Rack roof-mounted kayak rack. Now, Pro Rack is recognized as being one of the most customer-oriented and easy-to-use systems in the industry, which is why we chose them as our supplier. To access the kayak rack, use a standard exterior ladder at the rear of the camper. This ladder can flip up to allow more storage on your utility rack and is installed using plywood backers, so you know you got the weight that you need back there. Climbing to the top of the Expedition, you will find a full walk-on roof and our optional kayak rack. Although only a single axle trailer, the numerous storage features that come equipped on this Expedition make the product feel and pack a lot larger than it actually is. Now, let's take a look at the solar and boondocking features that really make this Expedition special. So now we get to the fun stuff. The standard solar, propane, and freshwater capabilities of the Expedition truly make it one of the most advanced off-grid and boondocking capable units on the marketplace. Starting off with solar, the Expedition is equipped with 2 standard universal solar connections, including one on the roof and here one off the rear end. Now, these 2 universal solar connections do not limit customers to a certain brand of solar panel or lesser volume solar capacity than what they actually need. This allows customers the ability to totally customize their solar package and select the setup that works best for them. Now, having 2 access points also gives the customers an opportunity to adjust solar panel placement based off of what works best for them, depending on their solar kind of plan or also their campsite. Now, to store the collected solar energy, each Expedition comes standard with the 480 watt solar controller up front, and we'll walk you up there and take a look at that right now. Now, back up front again, looking at storing that collected solar energy, each Expedition comes standard with the 480 watt solar controller. This provides real-time data and energy storage consumption and availability, and can even be accessed on an app using your smartphone. With that in mind, almost all functions and equipment of the Expedition can be used using solar, minus your microwave and air conditioner. Now, for products that do not use 12-volt power and need 110, such as a smaller coffee maker or maybe a crock pot, the Expedition does come equipped with a standard 1,000-watt inverter that will be right above your solar controller. It's already hardlined into the system and includes its own dedicated outlet on the interior of the unit. Now, if solar is not your preferred method of power consumption, we could go to the back, check out that flip-down generator rack, and again, that's a spot you can use your generator to operate all equipment on the Expedition, including both the AC and microwave. And remember, the flip-down utility rack is a great spot to store your generator right next to your 30-amp power plug-in. Now, rounding off the power plant of the Expedition is a standard battery disconnect, again right up front in the front baggage, that allows peace of mind and detracts from battery drainage. Now, we know that power consumption is not the only obstacle facing dry campers and boondockers, so we also equipped each Catalina with a class-leading 2 20-pound propane bottles with a cover, standard cover. This gives each camper 40 pounds of propane compared to 20 on our competitors. That's standard off the lot. Again, 40 compared to 20 on our competition, and that includes almost all laminate brands. In addition to propane storage, the Expedition also leads the pack in freshwater storage by equipping a standard 44-gallon freshwater tank on every floor plan. Again, most competitors are closer to 30. To put that into perspective, we offer almost more than 1.5 what our competitors offer in the same class. That means the Expedition has 46% larger freshwater capacity than our competition. And on top of having the largest freshwater tank, the Expedition also utilizes a shower miser in the interior shower, but we will touch on that more once we get inside. Between the solar setup, propane, and freshwater capacities, when it comes to dry camping and boondocking, the Expedition by Catalina is one of the most, if not the best, off-grid units sold stock in the industry. So in addition to coming equipped with many off-road features, the Expedition by Catalina also comes standard with many of our more traditional functional comforts that casual campers find necessary in their camping experience. Standard solid step stairs, an oversized grab handle, and friction hinge door make entering and exiting the Expedition a breeze. Our Dometic power awnings come standard with blue LED lighting, power strip for exterior illumination, auto rain dump, as well as a 12-volt power channel that runs continuous power for a multitude of easy-to-use attachments. Each Catalina Expedition will come standard with the exterior spotlight attachment for the power channel, but customers can also purchase exterior fans, USB outlets, and speakers through their dealership parts department. The Expedition also comes standard with the 110-volt GCFI outlet, perfect for plugging into TV, as well as 2 upgraded marine-grade Sony speakers. G20 tinted safety glass is equipped on all windows to help cool the trailer, as well as protect from harmful UV rays and create privacy that is found in fewer and fewer trailers today. For increased unit functionality, every Expedition comes standard with the black tank flush and exterior shower with hot and cold handles, including a mounted shower handle holder. We also equipped the standard 6-gallon gas-electric water heater with direct spark ignition and quick recovery. This means that you can fire up your water heater from the comfort of your trailer without having to go outside. Running the quick recovery feature, you can actually produce 16.2 gallons of hot water an hour. That's a large amount of hot water for a single axle trailer. When it comes to leveling and stabilizing your Expedition, you will find 4 standard stab jacks at each corner, as well as a manual tongue jack at the front of the unit. With that said, in addition to the ProRack kayak rack up top, customers also have the option to upgrade to a power tongue jack in place of the manual tongue jack. Now that we're inside, the first features I would like to talk about are actually the interior height and width of this trailer. Every Expedition will have a 6'6" interior height and a 7'6" width, 7.5 wide, 6'6" tall. This makes this Catalina product one of the largest single-axle travel trailers on the market when it comes to living space. Most of our competitors will cut material costs by reducing your height and width of your unit, and most single-axle travel trailers are actually a little bit closer to the 6-foot mark interior height and 7 foot wide. At Catalina, we see the value in the added features and square footage that our trailers provide and that we can add, which is why the Expedition is one of the tallest and widest single axles on the market. Now, in looking at the construction of the Expedition, we use the best materials and build practices in the industry. We build our floors using 5/8" tongue groove plywood compared to OSB on many other products. Here at Catalina, we also cross-thread our floors, and what that means is we run studs 12" on center vertically and then hand place horizontal studs in high traffic areas to really solidify up your flooring. You'll also notice that every countertop in the Expedition is manufactured using drop-edge thermofoil technology. Now simply put, this means that your countertop is seamless and resistant to water and moisture penetration. Now you won't find this high-grade countertop only in the kitchen, you'll actually find it everywhere in the trailer. Also in your bathroom, even on some nightstands. Okay. Now here in the kitchen, you will also notice that on this floor plan, the 192 FQS, we've also added additional countertop here right next to the bed, opposite of the sink. Now in producing our trailers, we like to maximize the functional prep and cooking space in every trailer, and this immense amount of countertop space, especially in this floor plan, is not a feature you'll find on many other competitors' trailer. And looking at another big construction feature that you'll find standard in Expedition in any Catalina product is actually our lumber core screwed cabinetry with real wood doors. All of our cabinets are made on a framing table residential style and then screwed together to ensure a tight fit. All of our styles are pocket board drilled and filled with lumber core, meaning that the screws are actually catching in real wood. This increased cabinet durability is especially important in a unit like the Expedition, where off-roading and bumpy roads can be commonplace. In addition to just the construction, you'll also notice the sheer volume of enclosed cabinetry all over this trailer, especially that compared to other in the same size in the market. Now where most other competitors cut corners and equip their cabinets with netting or use shelves to save money, Catalina adds real wood cabinet doors that ensure safe and secure storage and provides our consumers with a more functional floor plan. Now that we know the industry-leading quality build of the Expedition, let's take a look at some other interior features that help Catalina lead the pack. Now starting here near the bed, we have built-in flip-up storage for all personal belongings that also doubles great as a shelf, is in a fantastic spot for maybe a lamp or a CPAP machine. You also notice a cabinet door here for underbed storage that's perfect for those smaller items. Right next to it, you'll see our outlet that is hardlined directly into our 1000-watt inverter. Now when boondocking or dry camping, this outlet will allow you to use 110 volt powered items such as a small coffee maker or crock pot. To use it, simply turn on the outlet right there with the button next to it, and you will draw energy from your inverter that will reflect this usage in your solar controller. We only hardline one outlet, and it will change depending on floor plan, but to make sure that you're not burning out your 1000-watt inverter by plugging in too much power. The functionality of this outlet is something that you won't find in any other competitor's product. Above the bed, you will find one of two air vents in the unit, with this one being a two-way fantastic fan that is actually 12-volt powered. Now keeping in mind, solar can't run the AC, so we equipped the two-way fantastic fan in order to allow customers to create airflow through the unit. With this fan, customers can push air out of the unit or pull air in from the outside. By simply opening a window at the rear of the camper and then using this fantastic fan, you can create airflow cooling down your trailer similar to that of an AC, still only being 12-volt powered. This makes dry camping and boondocking a breeze running off solar power and gives you a little bit of that AC feel. So when looking at the entertainment center in the Expedition, another cool feature is that we actually use a standard 12-volt TV compared to a 110. Now this will be on a swing arm bracket as well, so it's magnetic. You can move it around, look at it when you're in bed. And the reason we use a 12-volt TV is that it's only 20% the draw of what a 110 is. That means camping or boondocking, you can still run your TV using solar power. That's something not many other competitors can say. Behind the TV, you will find a standard HDMI connect and prep for a King Wi-Fi extender. Now all outlets and inputs are organized and grouped together, ensuring that you won't have to run wires all over your camper. You can see how clean it actually is back here. Moving to the kitchen, we will see a Furrion range oven with blue LED lights and 3 burners. Most other competitors only use 2 burners, so it's kind of nice in the Expedition you still get all 3. Now, this also comes with an oven. To my knowledge, this is the only single axle that will come with an actual oven, and if you're not someone who uses an oven, a great part about it is we can just use it as additional storage where you can throw in your pots and pans. Now here in looking at the bathroom, one of the largest features that comes standard in Expedition is actually the dry bath. Each floor plan we produce will have a dry bath, an own sink and vanity that can actually be used to store your toiletries. There is storage in there. We also have another vent fan here, as well as a bathroom skylight. Now remember, our 6'6" interior coupled with this skylight allow for more headroom and better shower space for our taller campers. Rounding out the bathroom is another important feature for those looking to get off grid, and the standard shower miser. That's this guy here. This shower miser allows customers to control their fresh water as it is being heated up in the water heater. In most of our competitors' trailers, when a camper turns on the hot water for a shower, or the water heater for a shower, the water system draws fresh water from the tank, runs it through the water heater, and then spits it out the shower head cold. For the minute or two that it takes the water heater to warm your shower water, you're losing precious fresh water. It's being wasted. Now in the Expedition, the shower miser solves this problem and helps in using as little fresh water as possible. By closing this valve, the fresh water that just ran through the water heater will not be able to exit the shower head and will be run through the water heater until warm. Once the fresh water is at an adequately warm temperature, this blue piece here will turn bronze in color and you can release the valve knowing that your hot water will spout from your shower head and you'll be ready to take a shower. Now this process conserves as much of your fresh water as possible and is extremely important to those dry camping where a lack of fresh water can actually affect your trip life. And remember, not only does the shower miser help conserve your precious fresh water, but the Expedition holds 44 gallons of fresh water compared to only 30 in many of our competitors. Now that we have seen the many features and benefits of the brand new RV Pro Best of Show Expedition by Coachmen Catalina, I think we can all agree that this is one of the most advanced units on the market. From the rugged and durable exterior to the cutting edge solar and dry camping functionality, as well as lightweight and manageable towability, the Expedition offers campers a long list of exceptional uses and features. For those boondocking in the woods to traveling across country or simply camping at the lake, the Expedition by Coachmen Catalina has something to offer everyone. Thank you for tuning in today and have fun camping in your new Expedition by Coachmen Catalina.